Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're embarking on a culinary adventure to the heart of Japan. We're unlocking the secrets of crafting authentic Japanese ramen, from boiling noodles to simmering a flavorful broth. In just 5 minutes, you'll be able to savor a bowl of delicious homemade Japanese ramen. So let's get started. The first step in our culinary journey is to prepare the ramen noodles. Imagine a pot filled with water, brought to a gentle boil. A hot bath ready to welcome our noodles. As the water reaches its boiling point, it's time to introduce the ramen noodles to their warm surroundings. The noodles should be added to the boiling water with care, ensuring they are fully submerged. While the noodles begin their transformation from firm to tender, it's crucial to keep an eye on them. Often, ramen noodles require only a few minutes in boiling water to achieve the perfect level of softness. Check the package instructions for the ideal cooking time. It may vary from brand to brand. As the noodles dance in the bubbling water, make sure to stir occasionally, preventing them from sticking together. Once they've reached the desired texture, drain the water. While our noodles are bubbling away, let's shift our focus to the soul of our ramen, the broth. A great ramen is defined by its broth. This is where we infuse our dish with a depth of flavor. And what a depth it is! Our broth is a symphony of flavors, each ingredient playing its part to create a harmonious taste experience. Firstly, we have our base, the quintessential chicken or vegetable broth. This forms the backbone of our broth, providing a rich and hearty flavor. If you are a vegetarian, opt for the vegetable broth. It's just as delicious and will make your ramen just as delectable. Next up, we have soy sauce. This dark, savory liquid is a staple in Japanese cuisine, giving our broth that signature umami taste. It's a flavor that's both complex and satisfying, adding a depth to our broth that's hard to replicate. Then we have mirin, a type of rice wine that's sweet and slightly tangy. It adds a subtle sweetness to our broth, balancing out the saltiness of the soy sauce. It's this balance that's key to a great ramen broth. Lastly, we add a dash of sesame oil. This gives our broth a beautiful, nutty flavor and a silky texture. It's the finishing touch, the final note in our flavor symphony. All these ingredients are combined in a separate pot, simmered to perfection, allowing all the flavors to meld together. This is not just a broth, it's a labor of love, a taste sensation that's worth every second. Now, with our aromatic broth simmering nicely, it's time to assemble our ramen. As our noodles finish cooking, it's time for the exciting part, bringing our ramen to life. First off, we need to give our noodles a little breather, so let's drain them well. Now it's time to serve them up. Divide the noodles into your favorite bowls, spreading them out evenly. Here comes the steamy bit. Pour that aromatic broth you've just prepared over the noodles. The warmth of the broth will further soften the noodles, merging the flavors together beautifully. Now, for the pièce de résistance, the toppings. Start with some sliced green onions for that burst of freshness. Then, add boiled eggs, perfectly halved, for a creamy touch. Don't forget the seaweed. It adds a unique flavor that's hard to resist. If you're a meat lover, some thinly sliced pork would be perfect. But for the vegetarians out there, tofu is a great substitute. But wait, we're not done. Feel the urge to get creative? You can add optional extras like sweet corn, earthy mushrooms, or crunchy bamboo shoots. Mix and match to your heart's content. And there you have it, a delicious bowl of authentic Japanese ramen, all in just 5 minutes. It's as simple as that. You've just mastered the art of making delicious Japanese ramen at home. Now comes the best part, sitting back and savoring your culinary creation. Don't be afraid to mix it up next time. Try different toppings, or even play around with the broth. This is your ramen, so make it your own. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more quick and tasty recipes. Until next time, happy cooking!